Hello, everybody. Sean here, Detroit Disney Duo, and I know I have not been anywhere giving a vlog lately. I was supposed to be doing these daily vlogs, and I'm very, very sorry I have messed it up. And yeah, but today is Thursday, and I missed Pete McDivitt's Thursday night football again. How did I do that? Thursday comes, it leaves. I'm like, what the heck? It just is gone. But I did remember to make my picks. That's superly important. I did make the picks. I do remember them. And I made my picks on the NFL Run Your Poll, friendly competition that we have going on. And that was really important. Though I did forget who I picked. I hate that. Okay, talking about NFL, and I thought tonight I would talk about the NFL football and my experience growing up. Talk about football. I hope that doesn't bore you because it should be interesting. So let's get started right here. I do have my handy little note to keep me on track, sort of. So, talking about, I am from Detroit. I am a Detroit Lions. I'm a Detroit Lions fan. So, anyways, first of all, I want to say that I do like the Detroit Lions. Win or lose, they're not my favorite football team, who is the Baltimore Ravens. Hey, but I live in Detroit, and I have to like the Lions too. So one of the very first memories that I have of the Detroit Lions is of Eddie Murphy wearing the Detroit Lions jacket in the Beverly Hills Cop. I think that made the Lions pretty infamous back in the 80s, maybe more than Barry Sanders. I don't remember. I think it was kind of like a trade-off. It did help, the image of the Lions, at least get a lot of apparel being bought up because Beverly Hills Cop and Eddie Murphy. Okay, anyways, now I have to say I'm glad that we do not have a team that has a logo that's is not being questioned, because some of these teams that have logos that are under the question of whether they're politically correct or not. They've changed, like, for instance, Washington is no longer the Redskins. They are just Washington. I'm glad that we have the Lions. I mean, you can't take away a lion. It's just a lion, and will always be the Detroit Lions. We just won't be Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who did you play? Detroit. It won't happen to us. We always will have a mascot, and that will be a lion. Okay. I want to say that I told you my favorite football teams. Now, I want to tell you a story. So, I played football when I was in high school. Yeah, believe it or not, I played in high school, and I got a letter. I have a letter jacket. If you remember, they still make letter jackets. I'm not that old. They still make letter jackets, even though the store where I bought my letter jacket is no longer around. They do make letter jackets. They are super duper expensive, from what I hear. Probably about the same amount of costing a lot of money as they did back in the 80s, in the late 80s when I went to school. I just gave away my age, sort of. But, so I played football, and the season we actually won our league and went to the state playoffs, and then got basically demolished by some other team. That's usually how it works in the playoffs. And so anyways, we have a trophy, and that trophy is at my high school, my old high school. It's there in the trophy case. Said that we won that year that I played. So now my daughter, she's in her teens, and she goes to the same high school that I went to. And I told her, I said, hey, I played on a football team that won a trophy, and that trophy is in the hallway, and you'll be walking past it, and you'll be able to tell your friends, hey, you know that trophy over there? My old man was on the team that got that trophy back in 1980. Yes. So now my nickname for my family is like Al Bundy. Al. You know, it's like, why am I Al Bundy now all of a sudden? Because I'm not reminiscing over my high school football time. Even though I did find on YouTube this guy who had a lot of high school football games, except the one game that I would have played. Anyways, so I don't reminisce in being an alumni at the football field, watching the team. I don't like going like, hey, put Al Bundy in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. But I do, I'm proud of our school, and I'm proud of where I'm an alumni from, and my kids in the band, and that's really cool stuff. And they play during the football team when they play, and the coach, my coach, believe it or not, my coach is he's still there coaching. He used to be a teacher, but he's retired from teaching, but still is, believe it or not, a football coach. That's right. So I think that's pretty kind of cool stuff, about everything. I mean, it's unbelievable that still the football coach is there. Now, so that is the Al Bundy story that I just told you. It's a interesting tidbit of information. Always when you're in the hallway and you pass it by, it's not like it's not out in the open, so I can't like rub it like it's the Heisman Trophy or the Stanley Cup and whatnot. I can wave to it going, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I could do one of those, but I don't. Too bad we don't have like rings, like sports rings or something like that. But you could have got a ring, that's one of the things when I was in high school. Everybody got a letter jacket, or maybe they got a class ring, and your class ring had this ginormous football on it. I think I have one, really. After the fact that I got out of high school, still got a high school ring. Is that weird? Or is just you just can't get everything all at once? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, football. Yeah. So I do like football. Football is one of my very favorite sports. I'll tell you a thing about football is one time my dad worked at a TV station, and one time we went after the football game. We went to the football game. We watched the football game. The Lions, they lost, I think. Anyways, but still they had an interview. They were interviewing Chris Spielman in Channel 7. He had like a show after every home game that they would play. He had a Sunday show after that. He would go right from getting changed and right to the stadium, right to the studio at the TV station. And so my father got me to meet him, and we talked for like an hour before before he had to go on for the show. But that was pretty cool. I remember that when I was a kid. I mean, that was like I met like, hey, yeah, I met Chris Spielman, and it was really kind of cool stuff. So if he's watching, hey man, but I do have a couple of, I do know a few people that used to play football, and they're no longer playing. But I don't know. I've never been the kind of guy to be like, even football. Even I never went to like college football. I didn't. I love football like a lot of people. So, anyways. That's what I have to talk about today. Just wanted to make a brief, very fast, to the point, and wanted to see and make sure that everybody knows that we're still here. Anyways, so with that said, for now, coming from you from what appears to be, anyways. So, anyways, talk to you guys later. For now, over and out.